That happened because we had a change in the administration and a change in the policy. The Remain in Mexico policy was violated. The fact that he said by executive order, and they have ordered the Border Patrol not to do their mission. As a matter of fact, ICE has been told not to deport. I'm on the ground here in Texas, and that's what's happened. So tell me, why do we have six airplanes? Why do we have six airplanes of illegal immigrants over the Christmas holiday season that flew out of Texas and they landed in Wilkes-Barre, Scranton, Pennsylvania? Why did we, previous to that, have planes of illegals in the middle of the night landing in Westchester County, New York? Prior to that, Jacksonville, Florida. Prior to that, Nashville, Tennessee. Well, you need to do your. You probably need to pay more attention to the news than I do. And this is not about seeking asylum. These are people that are just coming across the border, and they're being turned over to non-governmental organizations. You should do your research on Catholic Charities and also Lutheran ministries. They're being given $1,300 to $1,400 of taxpayer money. They're given bus tickets, plane tickets, and they're dispersed throughout the country. You know, why did it all of a sudden increase? But why did it all of a sudden increase under the Biden administration? 2.5 to 2.6 million people. So you're trying to tell me that you're okay with Texas? You're telling me that you're okay with Texas being the number one state for human and sex trafficking in the United States of America, Houston and Dallas being the top two cities for sex trafficking, the drug trafficking crisis we have with fentanyl. We got a problem on our border. And unfortunately, we have a presidential administration that has abdicated their constitutional duty. All right, well, obviously you think everything's hunky dory. Yeah, it's very high because there has been a change in policy. The number is high because there has been a change in policy. Why don't you call the Biden administration and ask them what did they do different from President Trump?
Mexico.
You don't need to ask me. I'm right down here. And I am talking about policy changes. How do we go from an incredible low Remain in Mexico policy?
Right.
Okay? And Remain in Mexico policy, which the Supreme Court told the Biden, they're not enforcing a Remain in Mexico policy here in Texas. And maybe you should get out of your office wherever you are and come down here and spend maybe a week down along the border and see what is going on. Okay, where are you now? Okay, well, well then you know exactly what I'm talking about. And furthermore, Austin has become the number three city for murder in the United States of America. We got serious problems here in Texas. And I'm telling you about policies that have changed. Everyone in the United States of America, everyone in the United States of America, obviously not you, have understood that the Biden administration has changed policy. You talk to anyone in the Border Patrol, former agents, current agents. So what else do you want to know? Do you want to know more about the National Guard, or are you done? I've been with Guardsmen previously, yes. Yeah, the fact that we have National Guardsmen in such deplorable state and conditions, and they don't understand their mission and task and purpose. And so I'll be back down there as my schedule allows. You do that in a way that understand what leadership is about, and you don't deploy people until you've done a proper mission analysis and you laid everything out. You set your logistical support base in first and foremost before you bring your troops in. Kind of stuff that I've done, for 22 years in the military. Well, I think you might want to ask the governor about that. I've laid that out. There's a problem with leadership. I think that there needs to be a change in leadership because insanity means you continue to do the exact same thing and think you're going to get different results.
A change in leadership at the Texas Military Department?
Absolutely. That's what I said in the press conference 3 weeks ago.
Um, should the governor bring the guard troops back from the border while until the mission can be better organized?
I think that many times in the military we're able to do an operational reset right in the middle of a mission, but you got to have clear commander's guidance and intent. You got to have better leadership than what we have right now.
Um, all right. Well, thanks very much. I appreciate your
You
time
have a
and
great day.
keep me posted
Bye
anything
bye.
that you should know about.